Halo guys, kembali lagi di channel BadRush. Jadi hari ini kita lanjut lagi ya di Genshin Impact di Fabulous Fungus Frenzy. Oke, so kita lanjut lagi story questnya Fabulous Fungus Frenzy yang Act 4. Oke, kita udah masuk ke babak 8 besar kalau nggak salah gua nggak salah ngitung ya. So langsung aja kita mulai biar tidak terlalu lama. Oke, langsung saja. Langsung ikut kompetisi lagi ya, langsung babak 8 besar kita mulai. Babak 8 besar, gua nggak tahu ini bakal jadi yang terakhir atau mungkin besok masih ada satu act lagi, tapi kemungkinan antara 4 atau 5. Dan kita juga udah menginvestigasi, ada yang suspicious atau ada yang mencurigakan di event ini. Jadi kemarin ada scene saling mengawasi. Jadi akan kita kuak siapa orang jahatnya di sini ya. Meskipun sepertinya selama turnamen dimulai belum ada masalah apa-apa ya gitu ya. Jadi langsung aja. Air sudah ada lawannya, ada tanah juga, ada ini. Berarti kita bawa apa ya? Listrik jangan deh. Air kan udah ya. Terus ini air juga, jadi kita lawan pakai es. Tanah ketemu tanah mungkin, tapi sama, tapi nggak apa-apa lah guys. Pertahanan api. Alright, sama ya angin boleh lah ya. Ya udah ya, langsung aja. Yang penting skill kita bagus ya. Ya pemilihan juga penting sih, pemilihan jamurnya. So langsung babak 8 besar. Bisa jadi 4 semifinalnya ketemu Layla. Ya langsung kita mulai. Menghadapi siapa sekarang?
It's you,
Hardy,
the uncultured swine of the Nilotpala Cup.
You potty mouth! What's your problem?
The way you dote on your fungi. It's pathetic. What a joke. You make a mockery of the philosophy of the greatest beast tamer of all. The mighty Hania.
Oh, dia
Greatest beast tamer of
mengidolakan
all?
Hania ya.
That's debatable.
You keep telling yourself that.
Atau mungkin
You were
ketemu
never
Hania
gonna
di
come
final
close
guys,
to
bisa.
facing Hania. Time for you to go home.
Atau malah Layla kalah sama Hania, bisa jadi. Karena ini musuhnya. Let's go. Airnya dulu guys. Kita fokus ke ininya dulu.
Storm their front line and take them down.
Kita fokus ke yang pemberi heal dulu, support dulu. Udah mati ya. Jadi sekarang waktunya.
Finish this with a water balloon meteor strike!
Langsung sikat. Kalau udah nggak ada yang nge-heal aman guys.
We fight to the end.
Boom boom boom. Langsung sikat. Buar. Oke. Beres.
This can't be happening. I trained my fungi non-stop. Maybe I should have been harder on them.
Well, we beat him, but somehow Paimon isn't really in the mood to celebrate.
Oke. Kita keluar arena. Apa ini? Ceritanya lanjut kemana lagi kita? Ketemu Layla lagi.
Paimon,
Berhasil lolos.
I made it through.
Berarti masuk semifinal ya.
Amazing, Layla! You reached your goal!
Ya, at
I
least,
heard you won against the unstoppable Hardy Two Blades,
at
but
least
you don't
goalnya
seem
Layla
too
berhasil
happy
lah.
about it. How come?
It's
Kita nggak
just
begitu
that
senang ya.
he was really mean. He said some weird things.
Ya, soalnya mereka
I
nganggap
see what you mean.
jamurnya cuma buat
Yeah,
alat, cuma peliharaan aja
somehow
gitu.
beast tamers like him make me feel a little sad. Yeah, he clearly doesn't know anything about Hania. He's just making assumptions about what she's like based on a vague impression and even trying to copy her. I'm sure Hania would feel uneasy about it too if she knew. Also, he's so cruel to his shroom buddies when they could have been friends. It's not just his loss either. It brings all the other contestants down.
Right! You have the right mindset, Layla. If only everyone was like you, this whole tournament would feel a lot less gloomy.
But it's only because I'm not aiming as high. I just want to be able to take Twirly Whirly back to live with me. That's all. Oh, looks like the next
Ya,
fight is you
tujuannya
against
Layla
me.
cuma pengen
Let's
bisa
just try to enjoy
tinggal sama
ourselves.
jamurnya aja.
It doesn't matter who
Nggak
wins.
dilepas
This
ke
is
ini
just a
lagi.
little contest between friends.
All right.
Nggak
time
dilepas
to
ke
see
alam
who's
liar
the
lagi.
strongest fungi, Twirly Whirly or Bongo Head. Loser buys dinner for the winner.
Whatever deal this is, you seem very happy about it. Did I miss anything big while I was gone?
Miko, you're back! Finally! You snuck off without saying anything last time, so we didn't get
Ya,
to tell
terakhir
you
kali
about the
dia
evidence we...
ini ya, menyelidiki sendiri ya si Miko.
Evidently, we have some things to discuss with you.
Yes, well, it's been quite the ordeal for me too. I only entered this tournament for a bit of fun, but now I've ended up in the semifinals.
Lolos semifinal
I
juga.
barely had
Berarti
any time at all to
kita
spend
ya
with Soka
Miko,
and the others gathering
Layla
source
sama
material
Hania.
for the novel. I'm sure you two will have a wonderful time in your fun and friendly match. I, on the other hand, have to take
nextnya
mine a
ketemu
little
Layla
more
berarti, oke.
seriously. I'm up against that stubborn young lady after all.
Yeah, who knew it'd get to this point? Miss Yai has to face off
Oh
against
ya, Miko
Hania.
ketemu Hania.
Look on the
Kita
bright
ketemu
side.
Layla.
Maybe Miko will help us defeat Hania. But that means we won't get to show Hania the error of her ways ourselves. Whatever. Paimon just doesn't want to see Miko lose.
Oke, langsung tanding lagi, langsung pertandingan semifinal menghadapi Layla ya. Yang penting Layla udah lolos grupnya, jadi dia udah all out lah, maksudnya nggak masalah kalah atau menang gitu. Oke, sekarang kita menghadapi Layla, ada itu ya, mungkin boleh lah bawa ini sama ya ini lagi lah, boleh lah ya. So yuk langsung saja. Lebih Layla langsung semifinal, mungkin finalnya act 5 atau sekarang juga nggak tahu nih guys. Tang 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 spar with Layla, sparring with Layla. Oke, let's go. Twirly Whirly versus Bongo Head.
But excited at the same time. You don't have to go easy on me. Twirly Whirly and team have weathered plenty of tough challenges already, and they know how to put up a good fight. So you and your shroom buddies can give it your all.
Oke, kita akan
Prepare for
serius.
battle, Layla and Twirly.
Let's go. Teng, tet, teng, teng, tet, tet. Incar siapa dulu ya? Langsung keluarkan semua, keluar. Nggak ada healernya ya Layla.
Hang in there, Twirly. You can still do this.
Layla and Twirly Whirly are like a well-oiled machine. We gotta step up our
Kok mau
game.
mati?
Use your happy, clappy water balloons, Bongo Head. Gently, of course.
Bum 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 bum. Boleh. Oke, tinggal satu guys. Tinggal Whirly. Nice.
Oh shoot, we lost.
Nggak punya healer
But
sih Anda.
you and the gang put on the best show I've seen so far, Twirly Whirly. That was a real blast. I loved it. Thank you all. Twirly Whirly and I went out with a bang. Any other opponent, and we might be feeling a little disappointed right now, but we were definitely beaten by the best.
You did really well too, you know. Felt like we were one wrong move away from a very mushy bongo. Just letting the fungi do their thing and enjoying the match with no pressure to win. It was a good feeling. If only every match could be as carefree as that. Meanwhile, Miko's busy duking it out with Hania. Oh, Paimon's so nervous for her. Let's go see how she's doing.
Oke, kita lihat Miko gimana hasilnya. Oh, udah, berarti lolos final. Kemungkinan ketemu Hania, guys. Kayaknya Miko kalah deh. Kayaknya ya. Karena Miko lebih fokus ke penyelidikan ya. Alright.
Huh? It's over already? Why is the atmosphere so heavy?
Kenapa?
Does this mean Miko won?
Your match is over too? You took your time. I'm assuming it was a close call.
You sound way too relaxed for someone who just fought in the semifinals. Bet it was a walk in the park, huh?
Siapa yang menang?
Yes, ours was as far from a close call as you could get. All it took was a few short, sharp strikes for Blitzara and I to be beaten by Hania.
Kalah kan ya Miko.
What? You think this is funny? Am I a joke to you?
Far from it, Hania. I know full well how serious you are about all this, from your ironclad determination to annihilate an entire species. How would I ever dare mock you? That said, if you continue down this path and find that it leads somewhere quite different from what you had hoped, what will become of that ironclad determination then? I look forward to finding out.
That's not your concern.
Running away so soon?
Miss Yai lost the match, but why
Iya,
is
tapi kenapa
Hania
Hania
the one
marah?
who seemed upset?
Apa
The situation
sengaja
gets
kalah,
more
Miko?
interesting with each development. Blitzara injured Pyro 1 soon after the match started, and Hania was clearly quite distressed. I simply pointed out that she's still deceiving herself, and her defenses began breaking down. She's more fragile than I'd imagined.
You mean Hania isn't as heartless as she tries to make herself out to be? So she does care
jadi-
about Pyro 1.
Bukan berarti dia nggak
She didn't
peduli.
mean to show it in front of you.
Jadi
Right answer. Now's our chance to
sebenarnya si
get through to
Pyro
her.
One.
You, my little friends,
Tapi,
are
ya,
the
Miko ngaku
only
kalah.
ones who can get her back onto the right path.
But Hania's long gone now. Where should we look for her?
Well, right now, I'm sure she must be wondering what it is that has made her suddenly start doubting herself after all this time. The answer lies with the three of you. I'm sure you all know where she's gone to.
The place where I
mean-
first met the traveler in Paimon?
Good point.
Bisa
It was
jadi.
when Layla mentioned her plan to bring her shroom buddies back home with her that Hania's mood suddenly changed. Layla, it seems like you're onto something.
Atau
Let's
si
catch
Hania
up with
punya masa
Hania and
lalu
set
yang
things
suram.
straight.
Soal jamur bisa jadi, guys.
You should stay here, little Layla. I understand that you want to help Hania, but she's not the kind of person you're good at dealing with. Leave it to them this time.
That's true. And if I said something that struck a nerve again, I'd only make things worse. Plus, you guys move pretty fast. If I tag along, I'd probably need to stop and gather my strength every 10 minutes.
Well, what are you waiting for, little one?
Meninggal. Is everything we took up so far. Kita kasih
My, you've been
evidence ya.
busier than I thought.
Belum
In
apa-apa
return,
ini.
I give you a blessing from me. Good luck. I'll share my thoughts the next time we meet.
Oke, thank you ya Miko, masih blessing sama ya Miko. Oke, talk to, kenapa talk to Susan? Susan mana Susan? Ini guys. Kita bantu sebentar ya. Ini random event. Suruh moto doang. Di situ kita ngejar si Oke, kita foto lagi ya. Oke, thank you. La 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 la. Kita ke tempat kita pertama kali ketemu si Layla ya. Oh ya, kenapa Haniah marah-marah terus ya? Saat si Layla pengen punya temen mushroom, dia juga marah. Tapi bukan berarti dia tidak mempedulikan mushroomnya, tapi entah kenapa itu. Soalnya dia juga khawatir pasti Pyro One cedera. Oh, makanya marah, mungkin harusnya dia kalah tapi masih ya Miko yang nyerah. Mungkin bisa jadi gitu, guys.
Hania should be around here somewhere. Pyro One follows her everywhere.
What?
We should be able to track her down through its elemental traces. Search the area with elemental sight.
Mana anjay? Oh, udah.
How did you find me here?
We
Bisa
followed
dong.
Pyro One's tracks. We're a little worried about you. Wait a second. Are you comforting Pyro One?
The irony, I know. And I'd probably be enjoying it if Pyro One were any other animal than a fungi. The next time we meet will be in the finals. Whatever you have to say, save it for if you beat me. The Fox Lady said you might say that. You're pure of heart, kind, and believe the best in things. You wouldn't understand if I tried to explain. So here, read this.
What is it?
Kita dikasih apa nih? Merchant Lock, Daytime of the Fungi Invasion, bla 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 bla. Day 42 the Fungi Invasion. Seperti kayak catatan ini ya. Oke, kita dengarkan
These are my
ceritanya.
ancestors' records.
Oh.
They were attacked by a horde of fungi in the rainforest.
Oh.
Many people were seriously
Bukan,
injured.
masa lalunya ada hubungannya sama
There was nothing exceptional
mushroom
about this
kan?
incident at the time.
Fungi.
It certainly never made it into any official records. But my family have been reading it to me since I was a child, constantly warning me of the grave threat that fungi pose to us.
So, that's what happened. Oh, no wonder you're so hostile towards fungi. Yeah, and anyway, doesn't your family's experience make this tournament all the more meaningful? The Wisdom Orb finally means that humans and fungi can
Jadi
live in
desanya pernah
peace
diserang,
together.
guys.
It's not as simple as turning bad fungi into nice fungi with the Wisdom Orb. Plenty of scholars have experimented with similar things in my village in the past. But every one of them failed, gave up, and moved on. Even this new Wisdom Orb can only suppress the fungi's aggressive nature temporarily. Without this device, they're still extremely dangerous creatures. On top of that, the orb's intellectual boost makes the fungi unnaturally strong. Too much elemental energy in one place is not a good idea, especially for people in poor shape already. If you've got a sensitive constitution and you start using a Wisdom Orb, you're gonna start experiencing symptoms pretty quickly.
Wait, Layla's been coughing a lot lately. Could that be because of the Wisdom Orb?
As
Ada
you'll be
efek
well aware by
sampingnya ya.
now, all Caltilia cares about is his precious research. He just wants to expand his influence and increase the profile of the Beast Tamer event. Meanwhile, Alhingen's taking advantage of the situation. Impressed by Cautilia's research, he invested a huge sum into promoting the tournament, consequently lowering everyone's guard against the fungi. I don't trust either of them, period. I don't believe highly aggressive creatures like the fungi can coexist with humans. But I'm just another retired mercenary, so who's gonna listen to me? All I can do is play by their rules until victory is mine. Then I'll fight for the outcome I'm hoping for, and keep them from getting their way. I initially had a sliver of hope that you might help me in my endeavors. Guess that was pretty naive of me. But it doesn't matter what you think about all this, or what you think of me. I'm going to beat you, and then there will be nothing you can do to stop me. This notebook is just a relic from my past now. Do whatever you want with it. Because come the day of the final, I'm going to declare the execution of all fungi. Including Pyro 1.
Mau dibunuh semua sama Hania, anjir.
It's time to say goodbye to the past.
Balas dendam.
That didn't go as planned. Well, there's only one option left. We gotta defeat Hania in the final match. Didn't Hania mention something about other researchers in the past trying to stop the damage caused by fungi too? There should be more information in this notebook. Let's take a look.
Okay. Withering potion. Oh, pakai withering potion, guys. Kayaknya desainnya dibuat percobaan gitu deh.
Research notes. Guess Hania's ancestors kept them after the scholars left.
Nah, dibuat percobaan
This
gitu ya.
section looks
Nah,
super
jadi nyerang
complicated.
desanya gitu.
The handwriting is really bad, and there are too many technical terms. Paimon can't make heads or tails of this. Wait, some of these look familiar though. Oh, that's right. We saw them on the documents Dory gave us. All right, let's put them side by side. Go through carefully and try to figure out what's written in these notes.
Oke, diperbarui sama dokumennya Dory. The device remnant. Similarly from many basic ingredients withering potion. Oh, jadi floral jelly itu apa namanya, dasarnya sama kayak withering potion gitu. Perbedaannya adalah is much slower. Oke, berarti ingredientnya lebih sedikit di floral jelly daripada di withering potion. Oh, terus di floral jelly ada tambahan protective ingredient dan stabilizer lah ya. Jadi bisa dibilang floral jelly itu upgrade-nya withering potion gitu. Jadi safety-nya udah diperkuat dan segala macam, ya intinya lebih aman daripada withering potion
device
gitu.
and a withering potion. So that's how it went down. The fungi only attacked Hania's ancestors because of what that potion did to them. And then the researchers built that device to try and capture the angry fungi. Also, if floral jelly is just an improved version of the withering potion, and the wisdom orb isn't Cautilia's invention either, he's basically giving someone else's invention a new name and passing them off as his own. He's a big fat liar! Why is Cautilia so eager to get people to use the wisdom orb anyway? We gotta warn Elhingen. He needs to stop bankrolling Cautilia right away! As for Hania, she has no idea that the fungi only attacked her ancestors because they were under the potion's influence. No wonder she holds it against them.
Kenapa ini? Jadi jahat kah? Mulai ini kah? Atau kenapa?
Oh, don't worry, Bongo
Oh,
Head.
enggak, kirain.
Paimon knows you're not gonna turn evil because of some floral jelly. You stayed a very good fungus even after we turned off the wisdom orb. Whoa! You can understand what Paimon's saying? Oh, wow, you're getting smarter! Huh? Since when?
Udah mati ternyata.
Paimon didn't even notice.
Kita nggak pakai alatnya
Does
selama
that
ini.
mean Bongo Head is hanging out with us by choice right now? See?
Oh,
Hania was wrong
ternyata bisa
after all.
jadi
The
baik.
fungi aren't gonna lose control this time. Some fungi understand people and just want to get along, like Bongo Head here. Oh, Hania did make one good point though. The wisdom orb has its limits. As long as that's the case, fungi won't be able to live with humans forever. Paimon was really hoping Bongo Head could join us for the rest of our journey. Isn't there a way? Yeah, it's a shame, but it seems like there's no other choice. We still have some time before the final. Should we report Cautilia to the academia? True. For him to have made it this far, he must have been planning for a long time. If he caught wind of our plans to expose him, he'd definitely be wary of us. Whatever else happens, we have to give it our all on the day of the final. Let's beat Henia and knock some sense into her. Then we should get Alhinga to help us expose Cautilia for the fraud he is.
Oke. Alright, jadi Act 4 sudah beres guys. Jadi seperti itu. Jadi si Cautilia, si penemu Wisdom Orb itu, kalau dari yang gua baca ini ya, kayaknya dia itu guys apa? Memanfaatkan teknologi zaman dulu yang punyanya nenek moyangnya si Hania ini, yang nggak tahu mati atau ya at least yang benar ini ya diserang sama fungi ya. Jadi mereka itu dulu punya alat seperti Wisdom Orb plus punya potion, withering potion, untuk membuat si jamur itu jadi tenang lah, tapi malah withering potion itu membuat si jamur itu jadi marah, jadi emosi. Itulah kenapa percobaannya gagal. Kayaknya dibikin percobaan sih, percobaannya gagal, terus cara desanya. Nah disitulah Hania pengen balas dendam, pengen bunuh semua fungi lah ya gitu. Nah terus si Cautilia ini bikin alat si Wisdom Orb sama floral jelly. Nah floral jelly ini apa namanya, cairan yang malah bikin potion lah, potion. Jadi dia upgrade-annya withering potion, jadi bisa bikin, makanya sekarang bisa bikin ini apa, jamurnya itu nurut sama kita. Kalau dulu kan malah marah, sekarang jadi nurut. Nah terus ternyata kita menemukan fakta baru, ternyata jamur itu nggak jahat. Mungkin dulu kenapa mereka menyerang, mungkin karena dipaksa dijadikan percobaan, ditangkapin, mungkin akhirnya mereka jadi marah dan jadi menyerang desa. Tapi jujurnya lihat pas kita matiin Wisdom Orb-nya, ternyata ya ini apa namanya, ya mereka bisa nurut-nurut aja. Kalau asal dibaikin ya mereka nggak akan nyerang seperti itu. Jadi di sini kita apa namanya, kita bakal ngebuka si Cautilia ini ternyata pembohong. Ya intinya dia menganggap karya orang lain, menganggap karyanya dia, kayaknya seperti itu dari yang gue baca ya. Tapi kalau kalian punya penjelasan lebih lain yang lebih jelas dan detail, silahkan tulis di komen. Tapi intinya kayak gitu. Intinya besok kita akan menghadapi final plus mengungkap semuanya ya, mengungkap si Cautilia, mengungkap si Wisdom ini apa, terus floral jelly itu apa. Jadi besok akan terkuak, so tunggu saja besok. Oke, hari ini Act 4 beres, besok kita lanjut Act 5 dan bisa besar kemungkinan adalah Act terakhir. So hari ini sampai di situ dulu aja. Thank you buat yang udah nonton, like dan subscribe, udah share dan komen juga. Sampai bertemu besok and have a good day. Bye bye.